Porto is picture perfect with its steep cobblestone streets offering visual rewards in the form of panoramic views. Some of the best views of this magical city are from Vila Nova de Gaia, where you can soak in the Douro River and the lively Ribeira district while tasting port wines. Steep hills are not for everyone, and Porto has met that challenge with a complex transportation system of modern trams, historic streetcars and funiculars, buses and trains. The historic San Benito train station might be one of the most beautiful train stations in the world. It opened in 1916 and is covered with 20,000 splendid azulejo tiles. In front of the train station is construction for a new metro station, causing noise and traffic problems. Something to keep in mind if you're planning on booking a hotel room in the next few years. Livraria Lilo is one of the most beautiful bookstores in the world. It opened in 1906 and is fused with Neo-Gothic and Art Nouveau influences. Some say that when J.K. Rowling lived and worked as an English teacher in Porto, this bookstore inspired the first chapters of Harry Potter. It's a popular attraction with long lines, so get there early to buy your €5 ticket. On the west side of Infante de Henrique Park stands the Bolsa Palace, or Portugal Stock Exchange. The magnificent rooms are available by tour guide only, and it's well worth the €11.50 admission. The main trading hall was designed by Gustave Eiffel, and the glass dome ceiling is spectacular. If you love photography in Porto, you must go to jail, because the Portuguese Center of Photography is located in an 18th century prison that was active until 1974. The National Soares dos Reis Museum is home to this lovely portrait of King Dom Miguel, who was thought to be an ass in 1826. Street musicians abound in Porto, and for the university students, it's a great way to pick up a little extra change. The prime location for street musicians is in the Ribeira district, as folks stroll along the Douro River. The Casa de Soralve sits in a 44-acre park and was built between 1925 and 1944. It's a distinctive pink Art Deco villa that displays rotating exhibits throughout the year. The day we visited it, it was exhibiting Alexander Calder. The Museum of Sorvales first opened in 1999 and is the contemporary art museum. On exhibit was How to Paper Train Your Hippo, but I especially liked the fossilized fossil fuel pump and Joni Mitchell's Trip to the Tree Museum. Just outside in the 44-acre park is a living tree museum with a quarter-mile elevated tree walk. Barb takes your morning tree walk.
Yes, it's lovely high in the trees with the oaks.
Porto is filled with beautiful parks. One of our favorites was the Gardens of the Crystal Palace. It's easy to work up an appetite climbing the hills of Porto, so we indulged in Porto's famous francesinha sandwich.
Francesinha sandwich with a lot of meat and cheese melted on top with French fries. It's a little spicy and it's very good.
Yes, it's amazing.
See the inside.
And this is the Francesinha Santiago with an egg on top, lots of sauce, and fries, and you're supposed to have a beer with it.
Porto is an indulgence, and if you're like us, you'll come back for seconds.